everyone. Today I'll be showing you how you can organize your life using Notion. And I'll be showing you how you can turn your page from this into this. Now, I've been using Notion to organize my life for the past 2 years now. I've been using it to track my monthly goals, collect any work projects, organize my finances, and a bunch of other things. Notion's great because you can set it up the way that you want to. However, it can be pretty overwhelming with how many tools that are available to you. If you're looking to organize your life and are new to Notion, this video will hopefully be able to give you a basic understanding of how to use it and also give you 10 ideas for pages that you can set up to build your own Notion workspace. Now, let's get to it. Alright, here's a little preview of what we're going to set up today. This is our dashboard where we have a complete overview of our workspace. You're going to have pages to help you organize all your goals and pages that I think that are helpful to sort out your personal life and work life. Now you can actually grab this template for free in the description box below, but I'm going to go in depth in this video on how I would use each page. And if you're completely new to Notion and want to just learn how to use it, or if you want to learn how to build your own from scratch using this as a template, I'll be showing the tools that are available to you. Okay, let's first talk about the basics. If you don't already have a Notion, you can sign up on their website or even download their app and get an account. If you sign up for an account, you're gonna come across this page and you're just gonna want to delete everything on it and select empty page. Now you have an empty page. What you're seeing is the basic template for every page that you're going to be creating. You have the ability to add a cover to it, change the title, let's name it my dashboard, and then add an icon, and also add text. If you hover over to the left of the text and select these 3 dots, you can also change the style of it if you want, like the heading, or just turn it into another page, say that you didn't want to put in the text. And in the top right corner, which I didn't know until later when I first signed up for this, is you can change the style of the text. So you can kind of play around with that. Now that you know the basic structure of a page, let's get into the 10 pages that I think that are helpful to have and can help you build up your Notion. Let's begin with our goals organization pages. We have pages to capture all our goals, another to capture our bucket list items, and a reviews and reset page. So with our goals page, in this template, you have the ability to capture your 1-year vision and then set yearly goals and organize them into different sections. And on the bottom, you have a place to capture your monthly goals. And when you click on a month, as you can see here, you can type them in, and at the end of the month you have a place to reflect on how it went. Now, getting into the little nitty-gritty of the tools that I used in here, if you're new to Notion and want to figure out how I built this and want to use it for your own, on the top part I used what's called a callout. So callouts are just another way to highlight information. You can change the background of the text as well as change the icon. So down below, where we have our monthly goals, I use a database. With databases, you're able to access this information anywhere within your workspace. And I usually like to use it if I want to be able to pull it up on a different page. So even though I have this on my goals page, you can also have this database pulled up on your dashboard so you can have quick access to it. Now, the way that you can build it is by selecting the plus sign on the left or typing in the backslash, and you can scroll down until you see database. So what I selected here was a gallery view. Then you can select a new database, and you have the ability to title it. You can even hide the title if you don't like it. And you have different options on the way that you could view your gallery view. So if you select on the top right side where the 3 dots are, you can select layout and then change the card. So select card preview and then just put none. And each page, again, has that basic template that I showed you in the very beginning, and you can just style it and edit it the way that you want to. And what I did for this monthly goals page, I just set up 1 month and how I wanted to look for every single month, and then I just duplicated it throughout. So that's a call out and a database. Okay, another page that I think that would be nice to have and to build up your Notion is the bucket list page. Now, there isn't anything special about this page that I'm showing you right now, but one nice thing that Notion has is that you have the ability to have an AI set up your page. So what I did here was I pressed space to access the AI option, and here you can ask AI to write anything, as it says. So I just wrote bucket list ideas. And then select enter, and then AI is writing. And as you can see, that it gives you some ideas as your bucket list items. So if you're looking for things to fill up your pages as you're building up your Notion, you can also use AI. Now for our third page, we have the reviews and reset page. Here is just a place where you can capture a checklist of items you'd like to get done at the beginning of your week, and a checklist of items of things you'd like to get done at the beginning of your month. And so the tools that I use here are the toggle list, the button, and then the database. Going more specifically into the button. Buttons are nice because it gives you the ability to not have to rewrite something in your workspace. So for example, in this weekly review reflection, I could just change up the date for this and then put it in the weekly archives and then select new weekly reflection, and it'll just pop up here. So going into how I built that, I'll go down here. You can add in a button, and then you want to select insert blocks. So you can just title it new weekly reflection. And then here you can say, how'd your week go? You can also add another block and probably say, what were your highlights? So as you can see, it gives you the ability to keep making duplicates of whatever you set your button up to have. Now with the database, kind of like I was talking about in the goals page, you can access the information anywhere. So here, what I just did was, again, select a database. I just click gallery view, and then you can pull up whatever information you created in one database. And yeah, and that's that. All right, let's talk about the next 4 pages that you can use to help organize your personal life. We have our finance page, our reading page, a food and fitness page, and a travel page. All right, with our finance page, you have a place to capture your money values, your financial goals. Below that, you can track all your bills and subscriptions, and then month to month, all the income and expenses, savings, etc. Then down below here, you have your savings tracker just to see how much you've saved for whatever savings goal you have. Now, the tools that I use in this one are the table and then what's called a database. It took me a while to figure out how I could get my table to calculate and sum up everything in a column, kind of like Excel. But if you're looking to do that versus the table, what you want to do is look for table view under database, and then create a new database, and then change up a column into number. So you have to select edit property, then change type, select number, and then just change the title of this and say that the savings goal is for a vacation. Now what's nice is that you can put a number here. Let's use symbology. Oh wait. Edit property, number format, and then US dollar. You can change it right here. And then on the bottom, you want to hover over calculate and then select sum. As you can see, there's different options over here, which is super nice for whatever goal you have in mind with the table that you want to use. So yeah, that's how you can set up a table to calculate anything that you want to calculate. Next page we have is the reading page. Here you can capture your reading goals and also all the books that you read throughout the year. As you can see here on the left side, we have this counter, and I was able to add this widget using Indify.com. There are other websites that you can use to add little widgets on here, but if you want to add something like this, you would just have to go on the webpage, Indify.co, sign up for an account, and select whatever widget that you like. I just use the counter widget and then copy the link and input it here. Another page that I find really helpful is the food and fitness page. Most of these pages I have on my own template, but personally one of my favorite ones is the food and fitness page. Here you can capture all your breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas, and then you have a database that captures all the favorite recipes that you found online that you really like, and capturing it here is really nice because you don't have to always like Google foods like, oh, Mediterranean food, like dinner meals or anything like that. You can just go back into your library and see what you have made before and pull up that information super easily. And below here is another table that I use to create a workout plan, and then down below is a calendar. So what this calendar can do to help you if you're someone who likes to capture how often you worked out in the week or even the workouts that you did. So what you can do is just select the plus sign and write down, I don't know, maybe running for 30 minutes. You can also create a template for how you want to capture information. So if you select on the page and then select create a template, and so now that when you select it again, you have workout and then it'll pop up. That'll give you that template that you created. All right, here's our travel page. I actually duplicated this from Michelle's own Notion template. I will go ahead and link her videos on her Notion tutorials. She offers a lot of videos on how to use Notion and how she personally likes to use it. Travel pages are really helpful to have if you're planning out a vacation, or if you're someone who just likes to kind of document your trips, kind of like me. You can have a place where you can see where you've been to. But going more into this travel page, you can select a card and you can insert a photo and then capture any of the flights that you took, what your itinerary was, and just jot down a list of experiences and things that you want to do and see wherever you plan on going. Okay, moving on to pages to help you organize your work life. Here we have the weekly planner, work task, and work experience page. Okay, here in the weekly planner page, we just have a top portion to capture your weekly priorities and a bottom portion to capture all your daily tasks. As you can see, I used a button to add that immediate task. And then on the top part, I just created a call out to capture this week's top priorities. So very basic. However, I just wanted to demonstrate that in Notion, you can actually link certain blocks to reference another block. So that basically means that I can have this week's top priorities also pop up on my dashboard, and whatever changes I make on my top priorities on my dashboard, I see that change also made in my weekly planner. So the way that you can do that is by the 6 dots on the right side, and then you can select copy and sync. Then you can go to my dashboard or whatever page you want to put it in and then paste it. So you'll see that it outlines the section in red, and that means that it's linked elsewhere in your Notion. Here in our work projects page, you have the ability to capture your weekly priorities with regards to your projects, and then a whole database that captures all the projects that you have. In this template, there's nothing really special to show you. I've shown you what a database is, but this could be a helpful tool for you if you are someone who likes to capture your projects. The final page I have that I think that would be helpful to have is a work experience page. I know that LinkedIn and having a Word doc of your resume can already capture your work history, but I think that having an informal page like this could be a helpful reference for yourself if you've done a lot of small jobs or projects and You just want to see where you've worked and what you've accomplished for yourself. All right, so those are the 10 pages that I recommend to anyone who's new to Notion and are trying to build up their own workspace. You can also grab this template down below in the description. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you liked the video, go ahead and like and subscribe for maybe seeing me again in the future. I don't know. This is my first video, so we'll see. All right, anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.